get ready to plunge into the captivating world of one of the ocean's most ingenious and enigmatic creatures, the octopus. With its 8 remarkably agile limbs, an almost magical ability to shift color and texture, and a brain that challenges all we thought we understood about animal intelligence, the octopus is a genuine wonder of nature. But before we unveil its most astonishing secrets, imagine this: you're diving along a coral reef, the water is perfectly clear, and everything appears serene. Suddenly, something stirs, and what looked like a lifeless rock comes to life, a disguised octopus, nearly invisible, which you would never have spotted if you hadn't been observant. Incredible, isn't it? Now, let's uncover how they achieve this. Octopuses have unique cells known as chromatophores, containing pigments that can enlarge or shrink, enabling them to change hue in a split second. But that's only the start. They also possess leucophores and iridophores, which reflect light and create glimmering or pearlescent effects. This combination is so advanced that scientists analyze octopuses to innovate technologies such as stealth clothing and adaptable screens. Moreover, an octopus's disguise isn't merely for eluding predators but also for creeping up on prey undetected. Picture a hunter so adept it can blend into the environment while plotting its next move. But disguise is just the surface. An octopus's brain is something that challenges our comprehension. They possess around 500 million neurons, which might seem minimal compared to a human brain, but here's the extraordinary aspect: over 2/3 of these neurons are spread throughout their arms. This means each arm has a level of autonomy to carry out actions like investigating surroundings, prying open shells, or handling objects. Experiments show that even when severed from the body, an octopus's arms continue to react to stimuli and perform intricate movements. Think of it as having 8 highly intuitive mini-robots, all linked to a central brain that directs them. And in terms of intellect, octopuses are unrivaled problem solvers. They can unfasten jars to access food, flee from closed aquariums, and even utilize tools. In one renowned experiment, an octopus named Otto was observed spraying water at a light bulb to turn it off, likely because the brightness annoyed him. Another notable case is Inky, an octopus in New Zealand who fled from an aquarium by sliding through a drainage pipe and making his way back to the ocean. These tales aren't just amusing anecdotes, they illustrate how these creatures have exceptional adaptability and actions that exceed basic instinct. Additionally, octopuses are extraordinarily attuned to their surroundings. They can detect chemical shifts in the water, which aids them in spotting predators or prey. Their vision is also remarkably sophisticated, capable of sensing light polarization, something humans cannot do. This grants them a major advantage in aquatic settings, where light is scarce, and colors may be distorted. Imagine viewing the world in an entirely new way, noticing details imperceptible to most beings. Another intriguing detail is the reproductive process of octopuses. When the time comes to reproduce, the male uses one of its arms, called a hectocotylus, to deliver sperm to the female. Following this, both the male and female meet a grim fate. The male typically dies shortly after mating, while the female expends her remaining strength guarding her eggs until they hatch, before also perishing. This brief yet incredibly intense life cycle is part of what makes octopuses so captivating. And don't overlook the octopus's skill in releasing ink as a survival tactic. When endangered, they eject a cloud of ink that disorients predators and allows them to flee. But the ink isn't just a visual diversion, it also contains chemical substances that can irritate a predator's senses, making it a highly effective dual-purpose defense. Finally, octopuses have played a key role in human lore. From old tales describing them as vast sea monsters to modern depictions in media and novels, they have always stirred our imagination. And it's no shock why. With their unique skills, they serve as a symbol of how remarkably diverse and brimming with mysteries life on Earth really is. Did you know that octopuses have 3 hearts? That's true! 2 of these hearts pump blood to the gills, where oxygen is absorbed, while the third heart spreads the oxygenated blood through the body. Interestingly, when the octopus swims, this third heart halts, prioritizing energy for action. This explains why they prefer crawling over swimming, saving energy for critical tasks like hunting or fleeing threats. Another curious fact about octopuses is their power to regenerate. If one of their arms is lost or harmed, it can regrow, just like starfish. What makes this trait even more astonishing is that the regrown arm returns fully operational, complete with its neural links. It's as though the octopus has a built-in system reboot ability, which scientists are exploring to better understand and maybe apply to human health. Octopuses also have an intriguing bond with other sea creatures. In some areas, they form brief alliances with fish to hunt, gaining from group strength and combined tactics. For instance, while the octopus probes crevices for prey, the fish encircle the spot, ensuring no target escapes. This form of teamwork is rare in nature and shows how octopuses adapt to varied conditions to boost their odds of success. When it comes to brainpower, octopuses boast incredible memories. They recall sites where they've found food or faced danger, aiding their movement through underwater zones. Even more amazing is their knack for recognizing people. In aquariums, many octopuses show favoritism towards specific handlers, engaging with them more openly while avoiding others. But it's not just their innate skills that impress. The way octopuses interact with their world is equally striking. They use items resourcefully, such as gathering shells or coral bits to craft shelters or shield themselves from predators. This use of tools is a mark of intellect seldom seen outside the primate group. Moreover, recent findings imply that octopuses might have basic awareness. They display behaviors suggesting a sense of self and an understanding of their environment, like playing with items or showing curiosity-like actions. These findings pose thought-provoking ideas about what it means to be aware and how this trait arose separately in distinct branches of life. Lastly, the ecological role of octopuses is vital. As apex hunters in many aquatic habitats, they regulate species numbers, keeping balance in ecosystems. Simultaneously, they serve as key prey for bigger marine animals like sharks and dolphins. This pivotal role in food chains underlines the need to protect them, especially with risks like overfishing and habitat destruction.